Recumbent trikes are often seen as things only for adults. Their large profiles and complex looks make them daunting. But something we forget is that trikes, first and foremost, are the perfect cycling experience for kids. Just because they're built with comfort and accessibility in mind doesn't mean that kids and smaller people don't need an accessible way to get out and ride. That's where Kids Trikes come in. Kids Trikes do a lot to curate the recumbent riding experience for children and smaller adults. With tons of safety features and modular aspects, they can really make finding the perfect trike super easy. So what makes a kids trike a kids trike? Well, to put it simply, these are smaller trikes usually built with smaller bodies in mind. On a lot of them, they feature the ability to adjust the boom and the seat on the frame, making it a lot more modular for different leg lengths, because sometimes not all of our height is just in the legs. And it makes it easier to adjust over time as children grow. Along with adjustability, kids trikes are often very modular, providing many ways to accommodate for unique circumstances. Just like with adult trikes, kids trikes are made for disabled people and riders who have a hard time riding a regular bicycle. To accommodate for smaller rider size, kids trikes are lower to the ground and have a shorter wheelbase than their adult counterparts. When you want traction on your ride, you need the weight of the rider to attribute to this. So when the wheel is situated more underneath the seat, the lighter weight of the rider is still able to get good traction as they ride. So with all this talk of kids trikes, let's talk about the options that we have. So let's start with the one that we've carried the longest, the Catrike Pocket. This isn't explicitly a kids trike, but it has often been utilized as one because of its small build. If you know anything about the Catrike Expedition, this is a very similar trike made around the same time. The Catrike Pocket is a very simple, rigid-framed cat trike that has all the essentials you need on a trike. It has 20-inch wheels all around, with the rear wheel being basically underneath the seat. The classic mesh seat provides a breathable base as well. The seat angle is non-adjustable and locked in at 41 degrees. This is more laid back than most cat trikes, but still gives you a good aerodynamic angle. It comes with Catrike's wrist rests for some extra comfort as well. The Catrike Pocket here comes in at a price of $2,250, but make sure to check our website for current pricing. Next up is the all-new Azub T-Trisek. We made a video on this trike last year, so if you want a more in-depth look at it, you can find the link up in the top right corner of the video. This kids trike is one of the most modular that we carry. With tons of upgrades and even on the stock specs, it's entirely adjustable as to grow with the rider. It can accommodate heights from 4'3" to 5'11". It achieves this by letting you adjust the boom in and out, as well as move the seat up and down the frame, giving you 2 locations of adjustment. The Azub T-Trisek is built with the same qualities as other Azubs, so its frame strength stays the same with a 275-pound weight capacity. It has many upgradable options too, like an optional folding hinge for easy trike storage and transportation. It comes with Azub's standard mesh seat, but can be upgraded to the Azub's padded Dream seat. This is a great kids option if you want a trike that will stay with your child for a long time and be able to grow with them. You can find this trike on the Utah Trikes website for $3,999. But remember, again, check our website for current pricing. Next up, we have another European kids trike, the HP Velo Gekko FXS. This is the most expansive kids trike on our list today, with lots of bells and whistles to give you the safest and most comfortable ride a kids trike can offer. The Gekko FXS comes stock with a folding frame for easy transportation and many accessories to boot. A seat belt and foot straps to keep the rider's feet properly secured, fenders for protected riding, a rear rack to help carry any bag or item needed, rolling wheels for moving your trike as it folds, and mounted front and rear lights for visibility. All of these options come stock on the Gekko FXS, making sure your trike has all the things necessary to make your ride the best it can be. The gearing is simple too, with a single speed crank in the front and an 8-speed internally geared hub in the rear, because a hassle with gearing is the last thing you want to do when it's your child's trike. The HP Velo Gekko FXS can be found on our website for $5,330, and remember to check the website for current pricing. Now, lastly, we have the Utah Trikes Revolution Kids options, all built here in our shop in Springville, Utah. We have both the Kids Kart and the Kids Rig, both made with children in mind in size and price point. So let's start with the Kids Kart. This is an all-new trike by us here at Utah Trikes, and we wanted to make it as simple as possible. The Kids Kart is built on 3 20-inch wheels, coming stock with knobby or street tires, whichever you choose. The seat is our comfortable padded bucket seat with an integrated seat belt to make sure the rider stays in their seat comfortably. The stock option of the Kids Kart comes with classic kickback brakes. No handlebar brakes, but those can be added on if they're preferred. Unlike other kids' trikes, the Kids Kart comes with horizontal handlebars, keeping the rider's hands away from the tires and gives more control and leverage than standard vertical handlebars would. But if you would prefer vertical bars, we have that as an upgrade option. For adjustability, the seat can slide up and down the frame as well as the pedals. Unlike other trikes with an adjustable boom, we simplified the pedal adjustment process by letting the crankset slide up and down the square tubing. And if you're looking for an option much like the Kids Kart, but with more stability and an electric option, you can check out the Kids Rig. This is the collaboration between Utah Trikes and Not a Wheelchair, here to bring the comfort of the rig to people of all sizes. These two options are very similar, but what makes the Kids Rig different is, of course, its 4 wheels and its electric-only setup. There are no pedals on the Kids Rig, but instead a 500-watt hub motor in the rear. This trike has a top speed of 8 miles per hour and a battery range between 10 and 20 miles, letting wheelchair-bound riders get anywhere with ease. The motor controls are simple to understand with bright buttons so anyone can know how to use it, and if you get into a tricky situation, you can always use the reverse function on the motor, making this quad easy to maneuver. And now for pricing, the Kids Kart over here is $2,500 but is on sale for a limited amount of time for $1,500. You can find that at our website, utahtrikes.com, linked in the description below. And for the Kids Rig, you can't find it on our website. That will be on notawheelchair.com. And it's also $2,500, but currently on sale for $1,500. So act fast on both of these awesome offers. There are so many exciting options of kids-oriented trikes. For all sizes and price ranges, you can find something that allows for safe, comfortable riding for any sized person. Now that we've talked about all of these trikes, let's hop outside and take some for a ride. Each of these trikes are built with small riders in mind, unique in all their own ways to provide the joys of triking to any size of person. From super decked out with accessories to super simple and straightforward, each of these trikes will have something your rider is looking for. We have plenty of kids trike options available here at Utah Trikes, and you can find them all on our website. They will each be listed in the description below. If you're interested in any of these trikes but don't live here in Utah, don't worry. We ship worldwide and we work with you to make sure your trike is exactly as you'd like it. If you have any questions, you can send us an email at trikes@utahtrikes.com or give us a call at 866-446-2065. If you liked this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It does a lot for the channel. And if you want to stay up to date on all things trikes, hit the little bell down below and get notified of our weekly videos. Down in the comments, let me know what your favorite of these kids trike are and which kids trike you want to see an in-depth dive into. I'd love to hear from you guys, so make sure to leave your input. With that, remember to relax, spin fast, and ride trikes. I'll see you guys next time.